Good evening, everybody. It's Tom at Rip Kings. We are moving on to case number 2, 2013 Bowman Inception Baseball. Tom, I'm just waiting for you to come through. I'm going to start the random, though, on the team side, and hopefully by the time we get to the name side, you should be good. I've got you down, so I'm just waiting for your payment to come through, bud. But like I said, I'm going to get moving on the random portion of it all. And by that point, I think you should be fine. So here's what we got left. We have the Royals, Giants, Phillies, Yankees, and the Padres. Everything is random 3 times on this portion of our breaks. Fix that a little bit. So we have the Giants on the top, Yankees, Royals, Padres, and Phillies. That was number 1. Here's number 2. Padres, Yankees, Royals, Giants, Phillies. Third and final time. Giants, Phillies, Yankees, Royals, and the Padres. All right, going to bring in the names now. Will H with a spot, Coleman with 2 spots, Brian B with a spot, and Tom K. Good luck, everybody. 3 times on this one as well. There's number 1, Tom K on top, Coleman on the bottom. There's number 2, Coleman on the top, Will H on the bottom. Third and final time. Good luck. Will H with the Giants, Coleman with the Phillies and the Yankees, Brian with the Padres, Brian with the Royals, and Tom K with the Padres. Let me go ahead and get those transferred over and saved. Do a real quick roll call as well. Coleman, I think you did real well on that random. Well, then it worked out for you. All right, so real quick roll call for case number 2. I have Crazy with the Cubs and the Reds, Doris with the Astros, Eugene with the Orioles. I'm seeing a pattern here. Joe S. with the Nationals, Jorge with the Twins, Kevin M. with the Diamondbacks, Lenny with the Rangers, Lisa with the A's, Rob C. with the Pirates, Dodgers, Mariners, Marlins, Cardinals, and the Rays. Tom L. with the Tigers and Angels, Brian B. with the Royals, Coleman with the White Sox, Red Sox, and Blue Jays, Will with the Giants, Coleman with the Phillies and the Yankees, Kotsky with the Mets, Tom K. with the Padres, and Brian B. with the Rockies. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Didn't hear your name in the roll call? Let me know. We're going to get cracking on this. I just want to say again, good luck, everybody. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with us on this very humid Tuesday evening here in the suburbs of Chicago. And Coleman's looking for a 1 of 1. I believe he has hit at least. I think yes, he. Have you hit 2 with us now, Coleman? I know you hit the one out of the Crusade basketball with the Rod Strickland, I believe it was. All right, good luck, everybody. Here comes box number 1. Let's see what we got here. All right, first card, right out of the random, right into Coleman's hands. Tommy Joseph. Tommy Joseph. I got to see him play in the minors. He is going to be a really good catcher. The Giants had to trade him because they have, obviously, Buster Posey. Tommy Joseph, auto relic for the Phillies. J.O. Berrios for the Minnesota Twins. Courtney Hawkins again for the White Sox. Alan Hansen for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And here we go. For Eugene. Boom! Dylan Bundy. 59 out of 75. That's a nice hit right there for the Orioles. We got you off the schneid quick there, Eugene. I know you're thinking, that's a nice hit, but give me another one. I know what everybody's thinking. We're going to keep working it. We're going to keep trying. We got a redemption in here. All right, here we go for the Tampa Bay Rays. Will Myers, auto relic. Jorge Soler, number 2. Well, number 2 of the night. That was the first case. The second case hit another one. Max Fried for the San Diego Padres. Out of the random. Didi Gregorius, shortstop for the Diamondbacks, 44 out of 50. 44 out of 50. Prospect base auto of Billy Hamilton for the Reds. It's odd that he has a redemption in here. He has signed everything that I've seen. Crazy with 2 hits in that pack, a Reds and a Cubs player. Nice little box for you. All right. A little bit of a flashback there. Bowman first card, Roy Halladay for the Blue Jays. Hak Ju Lee for the Rays. Auto. Well, you got a little extra jersey in there for the Rays. Here's a nice one for the Pirates. Auto number 2 out of this case. Gregory Polanco. He's a pretty high prospect there. Justin Nicolino for the Miami Marlins. I see a redemption. That's backwards. So we'll come to that last. For the Reds, here you go. Tony Cingrani. Nice hit there. Yeah, Just Cards, welcome. This is case number 2. We just started. We're on box number 3, I believe. Tony Cingrani for the Reds. And I didn't see this one. Prospect base auto for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. Couple of doubles from the first case into the second case, but that's okay. Getting some of the bigger names at least. Another redemption coming up. All right, here we go. Auto relic for the Tigers, Nick Castellanos. He really needs to fix that auto. Addison Russell, again for the A's. I keep saying again. These cases went so fast. That's the first Addison Russell of this case, the second of the night. Jose Fernandez for the Miami Marlins. Casey Kelly, another hit for the Padres, coming out of the random. Tom Kelly, snagging up 2 autos so far. And a rookie auto, blue parallel, for the Texas Rangers, Mike Holt. Does anyone know what the blue parallels are out of? Maybe 99. I feel like I've only seen the gold and the orange. What are the blue parallels out of? Anybody know? Out of 75. All right, thank you. All right, here we go. Box number 5 for the Red Sox, Bryce Brent's auto relic. Here you go. There's your blue. 17 out of 75. 17 out of 75. Jake Orizzi for the Rays. Oscar Taveras for the Cardinals. Daniel Corsino. This pack looks familiar. For the Reds, that's the third red hit, I believe. And Jonathan Singleton. Wow, I finally see an auto of his. Isn't he usually a... didn't we just get a redemption of him? For the Houston Astros, Jonathan Singleton. I feel like we just had a redemption of him. This pack feels really thick and loaded. Let's see what could be in here. Yeah, there's a nice thick card right there. Nice thick card right there. Let's see what that could be. This is just to enter in a chance to win card. That's nothing. Brad Miller for the Mariners. Jorge Bonifacio for the Royals. Jesse Biddle for the Phillies out of the random. Ooh, is this a duel? Look at that. Dual auto. I was going to tell you I wanted to pull you a duel. Kevin Gausman and Dylan Bundy for the Orioles. Boom! How do you like that? How do you like that, Eugene? Dual Rise autos. Look at how nice both of those autos are. The Gausman auto is awesome, and the Dylan Bundy auto is awesome. I just had a hunch we were going to pull this duel. I just saw it somewhere else. And check this out. For the Detroit Tigers, Nick Castellanos. Unfortunately, we didn't get a patch in there. 30 out of 35. 30 out of 35. Auto, what should be a patch. Game-worn patch. It says patch. Unfortunately, it's one color. Still a nice card nonetheless. Very nice low-numbered Castellanos. I would definitely like that. One more quick look here. Nice hit right there on the duel. I think Eugene and I are friends again, that's for sure. All right, box number 7. This one does not feel quite as thick as that last one. So we will have maybe a redemption in here, and we do. We haven't really got any low-numbered of the autos out of the regular set. Michael Choice auto relic for the A's. Tyler Skaggs for the Diamondbacks. Kevin Pillar for the Blue Jays. Steven Piscotty for the Cardinals. Rookie auto base of Casey Kelly. Casey Kelly. All right, here we go. Last pack. Certainly, we saved the case hit, right? At least I'm thinking. Thin pack. Thin pack. Possibly another redemption. Yep, another redemption. All right, here we go. Your Dono Ventura for the Royals. Your Donna Ventura for the Royals. I don't even know how to say this guy's first name.
Yuri Familia for the New York Mets. Yeah, well, there was Casey Kelly and the other guy, Jonathan Singleton, as well. How do you say? Yuri's Familia for the Mets. Mark Montgomery for the Yankees. Matt Olson for the Oakland A's. And a redemption base auto of Lance McCullers. Base auto. So that'll do it for case number 2 of Bowman Inception Baseball. Appreciate everybody coming out. Please be sure to stop by our website, www.ribkings.com, and look for future breaks. We are always adding new breaks to our schedule, what almost seems to be on a daily basis. For those of you that were in the Elite Football break, that did get pushed to Friday, so we will be breaking that on release night. We will be doing more Inception Baseball as well on Friday, and that'll wrap up for this week. But thanks for coming out tonight, guys. We appreciate it. www.ribkings.com. Have a great night, everybody.